What's up, YouTube? Casual Paul here. It's been a little bit since I posted up a video, so I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I've been working on the CRV 5-speed transmission for the all-wheel drive CRX build. I had to cut out some sheet steel for the reinforcement of shift fork 1, 2. So first and second. So what I ended up doing is I had to build a jig to hold up my portable bandsaw or handheld bandsaw, so I can basically use it as a scroll saw to make the turns and cuts that I needed on the steel plate. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to do that. I didn't finish it up like with paints, or I have the paint that I got for it, but I needed to do it fast so I can bring the 1-2 shift fork reinforcement video to the channel as well. So with that said, stay tuned. Check out the build on this jig or stand that can turn your handheld bandsaw into an up and down scroll, jig, whatever saw, and you can cut pieces of sheet of steel or whatever you guys want to cut more precise. So check it out. Hope you enjoy the build, and I will have the 1-2 shift fork, 1-2 shift fork, that's hard to say, I can't say 1-2 shift fork reinforcement video coming up soon, guys. We're gonna be dropping hard on this all-wheel drive CRX build. Waiting for the CSS block. I just tracked it today, and it says to be delivered on Tuesday by the end of the day. So I will be doing an unboxing of that too, guys. So enough rambling. Check out the video. Build yourself one. Get yourself a handheld bandsaw, and guarantee you guys will love it. Build yourself one of these little stands and ready to go. Check it out. Alright guys, so you guys know about the all-wheel drive CRX build, and I'm trying to plate first and second shift fork on the transmission. So I'm in a little bit of a dilemma where I'm trying to make sure I get a good plate on this. So the problem is I don't have a way to cut the metal the way I want for this. So what I do have is I have one of these Milwaukee portable bandsaw type deals. So if you guys can see that, sorry it's in the case and I'm in my kitchen. But anyway, I'm gonna build a bracket to hold this up, so I can basically have a vertical bandsaw where I can make cuts and spiral cuts and turns and all that stuff, and I'll be able to get this plated up right. So we're gonna take a break from plating this to build a stand or bracket for this bandsaw so it can be vertical. And let me see if I can hold it up to show you what I mean. It's gonna hold up like this, and then I can come in here. I'll have a plate or something there. The saw will come through, and I'll be able to make the cuts. So yeah, just bear with me, guys. We'll take a break from the all-wheel drive CRX build to build this stand in order to get back to the all-wheel drive CRX build. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. First things first, in building this thing, I got this piece of sheet steel right here, And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna square it off because this is not a straight cut right here. So I'm gonna try to square it off, and I'm making a little notch right here. This little notch is gonna kind of rest right a little bit here. It's not going all the way in, so don't worry. I'm gonna figure out a way so it doesn't go all the way, because it's a fan, like cool off fan for this unit. Kind of got some kind of idea, but don't know exactly. I'll let you guys know as I'm building it. So yeah, that's my first thing. So I'm gonna go cut this first, and then I'll bring you guys back as soon as this is finished cut. I cut this metal out, and I made a notch here, and it has a little notch right here. Also, I have a hole in the center. I'm gonna show you what this is about here in a second, but that goes here, and that's gonna go there. That's gonna be our locking mechanism. This little notch right here is gonna fit right there. If you guys could see, right there is gonna be the notch. I know it's kind of tough to understand exactly what's going on, but when it's all together, I will show you. So just bear with me, and let me finish it up, and we'll go from there, and I'll show you guys what else I have to do. Okay, so this is what I got so far, what I did last. Sorry, I'm not showing every single little step because I'm trying to finish this up, because I need to use this saw to finish reinforcing my 1-2 shift fork on my CRV transmission for the all-wheel drive build. But yes, what I did is I cut a slit in it where the blade's gonna go. I welded up that little bolt on here, and I have this piece of aluminum that I drilled a hole through. So the way it's gonna set up is it's gonna be like our holder, and you'll understand as the way I go to set everything up. But that screws into here, and it's just a lock. You'll lock it into place onto the saw. I didn't have no square tubing, but I do have these angle iron pieces that I found. So I'm just gonna weld it together, and I'm gonna make a box. And what I'm gonna do with the box is I have another piece of steel plate, and I'm gonna weld this to the steel plate and make a stand to hold the saw, and I will show you guys when that's done as well. So let me weld this up, and I might just weld it up to the stand to make the stand right away, and maybe make some little pieces that will hold on to the saw, because like I said, I'm kind of in a rush to finish this up. But as soon as I get all that together, I'll show you guys how to assemble it, put it together, and I can start cutting. We'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, this is it all welded up. I mean, not the best welds. Like I said, I'm in a hurry to get this done. There's the tube, the box tubing that I made out of those 2 pieces of angle iron. And here is kind of the setup here. I used another 2 pieces of smaller angle iron here, if you guys could see that. And just made like a little H brace where the handle of the saw is gonna go into here, slide down. And I just kind of threw some quick welds on it. I'll clean this up, paint it later, probably fix this right, make a better cut, because this was cut with the angle grinder. So yeah, and this, so I'll show you how it looks all assembled. Let me get the saw and put it all together and show you how this is gonna work. Okay guys, here's the saw on the stand. Sorry about that glare right there. But yeah, this is the saw on the stand right now, the way it is. And that's what I mean about the handle going into this little channel that I made with 2 little pieces of angle iron. It goes down and it stands up right there like that. So here is the platform, but here's where this part comes into play. So this is gonna be like my little locking mechanism. So let me see if I can do this with one hand. To show you guys. So this goes into there like that, into the blade. And you see all those little notches that I made? They go back here, latches in. And no, it's not hitting anything in there. I made sure that it clears everything. That little notch is just so I can change out the blade when I need to, if I need to pull it out without having to remove this. But I mean, it's easy enough to remove. The little latch. Sorry about the glare, guys. But the little latch goes under here, catches onto this thing, and I'll have to tighten it a little bit more. But right there, and then it latches closed. So you push up on it. There, and that's latched on. But that's it. That's a simple build. Now you can see the blade, and let's say, for example, I don't know, let me get something out of this drawer, but I got this. Let's say I want to cut this. See, I have my little work table. I can go ahead and cut. I can go ahead and scroll around, make different kinds of cuts. Because I have the little table. And the way this thing is built, I'm probably gonna throw some little reinforcements right here. But right now, I'm just trying to get this done so I can work on my shift fork. I need to cut some pieces so I can reinforce my 1-2 shift fork on my CRV transmission on the all-wheel drive build. But that's the whole reason for this build. Also, to control it, I have a foot pedal that I had bought at Harbor Freight. Let me get that real quick for you guys. I bought this foot switch at Harbor Freight. The saw plugs in right here, and this plugs into the wall. Then I'll figure out something to hold the switch. Probably put a zip tie on it. And then with this foot switch, I can control the saw on and off, or to work however. So yeah, but yeah, this is a little build. I'll go ahead and post this up too, but I gotta, most important thing is finishing this up so I can get my transmission back together. Thanks guys for watching this video. I'm Casual Paul, and we'll see you guys on the next video.